This is a $3 trillion bill. That's an eye-popping figure. It includes money for states, about $500 billion, also direct payments to Americans, help with voting, even money for domestic violence.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, I have a huge update for you guys. So you know there was a bill introduced today, right? A $3 trillion bill was introduced today. I have the actual bill. It's 1,800 pages long. 1,800 pages long. And I tried my best to read through the entire bill. I spent 2 hours, my last 2 hours at work, reading through this bill, and what I read, I was disgusted by. So this is the actual bill. As you guys can see, it has 1,815 pages. So I'm going to try to tell you guys the basics of what's in this bill. And I'm also going to link this bill down below in case you guys just want to take the time just to really read it for yourself. But I'm going to give you the basics of what is in this bill, this joke of a bill. Before I show you that very long bill, how many of us were following the other bills? The ones that were promising us $2,000 a month for the next 6 months to a year. One of the bills wanted our checks to be retroactive from March, meaning if we got our first checks in June, that check could have been anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000 retroactive. This is $2,000 a month. It's not that far-fetched. Canada right now is giving their citizens $2,000 a month for 4 months. And America was hit a lot harder than Canada. And do you guys want to know what we're getting out of this bill? Let me show you. So there's no way that I can scroll through 1,800 pages, but I'm going to try to give you guys just the basics. So in this $3 trillion bill, they want to give us, the American people, one more $1,200 check. Just one. One more $1,200 check. So do you guys know what this $1,200 is going to do for us? The same thing that the last $1,200 check did for us. Absolutely nothing. Do you guys know what helicopter money is? I'm going to make a video about that. Basically, the theory is if you give somebody a one-time payment, let's say it's free money. Let's say you just drop money on them and they knew that was going to be the only payment they ever had. What are they going to do with it? They're going to hoard it. They're going to hold on to it. They're never going to get it again, right? So the theory is if they would have gave us $2,000 checks for the next 6 months to a year, we all would have felt more secure in spending it. We would have spent a little more at the grocery store. We would have spent a little bit more on maybe clothes for our kids or household essentials. We wouldn't be so paranoid to hold on to that money. I don't believe that $1,200 stimulated the economy in any way whatsoever. Do you guys want to know what I did with my $1,200? The second, literally the second that I saw it hit my checking account, I transferred it to my savings. Not touching it. I still have a job, but we are living in uncertain times. I'm not spending it. I don't spend anything. I spend the bare minimum on food. I don't spend anything right now because, like I said, we are living in uncertain times. If we were to get this $2,000 a month for the next 6 months to a year, we would all feel more comfortable, more stable, more secure, and more hopeful for our country. And we would spend, we would live, we would be more hopeful because it makes more sense, right? The money would be stimulated. It would be out there, stimulating the pockets of the store owners and the restaurants and the movie theaters. So when the economy opens back up, no one's going to have jobs and no one's going to go shopping. No one's going to go to the movies. No one's going to go bowling. No one's going to get their nails done and their hair done because we've all been doing that ourselves and we don't have any money to do it. So yeah, this is a joke. $3 trillion. And they want to give the American people one more $1,200 check. So, sorry if you guys are not going to be able to read this right now while I'm talking, but I will link it down below. A few other things that's in the bill is they want to give food stamp recipients, SNAP recipients, 15% more, which I suppose that's good because we're all going to be on food stamps pretty soon. So they're giving them 15% more, and trust me, if you see any of my past videos, I am anti-food stamp. These times are ridiculous. We're all going to be on food stamps pretty soon. What else do they want to give? One other good thing, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, they want to extend that $600 a week unemployment benefit through January, I do believe. So right now, anybody on unemployment is getting $600 more on top of the base pay that their state is giving them. Example, so Michigan gets $362 a week in unemployment. And since everything has happened with the coronavirus and everything, they have added $600 on top of that. So if you are in Michigan and you are unemployed, you get $962 a week. That will now last until January. Good thing, bad thing, I don't know. No one's going to want to go back to work and there's no jobs anyway. What else is in there? Mainly there's a lot of things for illegal aliens to keep them in the country. So many ridiculous things. I'm not going to get into that because, like I said, this bill really disgusted me. One other thing, do you know, like in the first checks, this also disgusted me. You might agree or disagree with me, but this disgusted me. Do you guys know in the last bill, the $1,200 stimulus checks were not protected against creditors? They were not. So if you owed the bank could take it. If you owed a creditor, the creditor could take it. I didn't agree with that. I think these are very, very bad times. You should get your money. But in this bill, if you owe back child support to your children, they're going to let you keep your check. With the last check, your check was going to be garnished and go towards your your back child support. If you owe back child support, that check would have been taken. In this one, it will not be taken. If you owe $50,000 in back support to your children that you haven't paid for in 10 years, you still get your check. I don't agree with that. I think that's terrible. I don't think your creditors should get your check. I don't think the bank should get your check for overdraft fees or whatever you owe the bank for. But as far as child support, especially now, your kids need that money. That's disgusting. So there's a lot of things in this bill that really disgusted me. I don't know if I'm going too fast and you guys can't even pause this bill, but I'm only on page 56. But that is it. I am hoping that this bill does not pass. This bill, just so you guys know, will be voted on Friday. So all those bills that promised us $2,000 a month for the next year, I think that's pretty much out the window. This is going to do nothing. They're making a huge mistake. Where's the rest of this over $2.5 trillion going? This is just ridiculous. This is going to do nothing for the economy. This is really, really bad. We needed that $2,000 a month for at least 6 months. There are people who are not allowed to work. They're not allowed to work. So what is all this crap in this 1,800-page bill? Well, I'm going to link it down below so you guys can take a look. But I will give the next update probably Friday or Saturday. Keep your fingers crossed. Hey, you know what? If I can find this petition, there's a petition with, I think, over 2 million signatures that is really, really wanting this $2,000 a month. I'm going to try to find that petition and I'm going to link it down below. Share this video, share the petition, because this is a joke. What are we going to do with one more $1,200 check? It might help a little bit. It might pay some bills, but it's not going to help long term. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to help anybody. It's going to fix an issue that you're having that week. Your rent being late. What about next month? What about the month after that? Oh, they think the economy is going to be fixed this time next month and we're all going to be back to normal, so the $1,200 check is going to do something? No, it's not. So if you guys are new to my channel, please like this video, subscribe, because I will be updating. I try to update you guys as soon as I have any information. I even look for information while I'm at work. So if this bill passes or it doesn't pass, even if I'm at work, I'm going to be making a video to update you guys. So like I said, if you're new, please like this video, subscribe, and if I happen to leave a link down below to a petition, please take a second out of your time and sign the petition. Because this bill is going to do absolutely nothing for us. The only real thing it's going to do for the people who are unemployed. It's going to keep them unemployed until probably next year, because now they're making more money than they even was at work. So what incentive do they have to go back to work, which is also going to hurt our economy? This is a joke. This is a real mess that we're in. This is a real mess.